ACHO otra cosa. Welcome to Soft Launch, everybody. Back from La Isla. I told you we weren't going to give you another episode, and guess what? I fucking lied. And one thing about me, I've reconnected with my roots. I'm a Puerto Rican man. I'm going to lie. I'm going to lie sometimes, and it's just what I'm going to do, but we're back.
We should have said buenvenido.
Bienvenido a Soft Launch.
Or is it A? Buenvenida. Buenvenido? And here's that's why we didn't do it.
Maybe next time you think about having an idea, think again.
Yeah.
All right, don't throw an audible at the last minute, at the last minuto.
Yeah.
Before we start. No, but we're here. We're back. We're gonna give you guys a little late surprise episode. We're not gonna announce it at all.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you the Beyonce album of episodes. And we're gonna give you a nice little surprise. I'm JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
And we're back for our 106 episodes, literally less than 24 hours after our return from Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Puerto Rico. We're back, and we had such a good time, and we felt so much love.
Yes.
I think on the plane we were like, we're gonna do a pod.
Yeah, absolutely. We got on the plane to go to Puerto Rico, and people that were sitting in the row, like were on the left and they were on the right.
Yeah.
They were like, we were just listening to your podcast.
Yeah. So, and they didn't say their name.
They didn't.
It was one woman.
No, two women.
It was one woman and somebody she was with. I don't know if she listened.
No,
as much.
both of them did.
Yeah.
And so I don't know your name. We didn't get it, but you did have a whole streak of gray in your hair. So I saw you and I felt you.
Felt seen.
And I see you.
We saw you when we went, hermana. It's what it is. If you were on JetBlue flight 503 from JFK to Puerto Rico, you are our favorite person in the world. You made our trip before it even started.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a couple kids getting recognized.
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal, but also very necessary, because if we went to Puerto Rico and nobody knew who we were, if we went on a flight from New York to Puerto Rico for a specific concert and nobody knew who we were, I would have been upset.
I would have been upset.
We
also got recognized in the concert.
We did get recognized at the concert. If you went to see Bad Bunny on the 17th, 16th, Saturday. Nicolette. Yeah, shout out to Nicolette and whoever she was with. I can't remember. We were a couple beers in.
Yeah. One thing about me is I was absolutely wasted.
Hold on. We have to. Can we go in a chronological order? You started off. You skipped around.
I just wanted to shout everybody out.
Yeah, and I have everything written down. I prepare for these episodes. All you got, you come, you show up, you look cute, you take your tits out, shake them around. I've done some legwork. I've written some names down,
and I'm doing some titty work.
Yeah, thank God. About time around here.
That's what I said.
That's what I said. And you think you were the only one saying it? No. But we've had ourselves a long, beautiful trip, a beautiful week in our home island, in our shared homeland, and we're going to tell you guys all about it in the only segment we're going to do today, called One Thing About We. One Thing About Us. We had a great trip in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
How excited were you going?
So excited.
Like, what were you most excited about before we left?
I think probably the day of the concert. I thought that was going to be a really fun time. I thought, because we've never been to a concert together.
No, we haven't.
That was.
I just realized that was our first. What a fucking legendary first concert.
It was our first concert, and I just was like, this is going to be an absolute blast. And like, you were trying to avoid spoilers. On TikTok.
I did.
But I was fully submerged in them.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, seeing it live is always so different, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And I was like so ready for how much fun we were about to have. I was like, it's going to be a party.
It was. It was a fucking party. It was a blast.
You did that song.
And it started with our commute.
Yeah.
It started with our trip. We took a flight from JFK to San Juan.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something about this trip. If this trip was a indicator of the week we were about to have, we would have had a way worse week than we ended up having.
One of the worst travel days of my life.
I had the worst fucking experience we've ever had in an airport, and that's saying something.
We weren't in the airport. We were on the fucking plane.
It was... before we start waxing poetically about what a great time we had, fucking JetBlue, get ready.
Yeah.
Because if you thought 9/11 was bad, wait till what we fucking do to you on this podcast. This is going to be the worst thing I ever had. JetBlue, how dare you? We had the worst experience ever possible.
And I haven't written the email yet. But I will.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get a strongly worded email.
Exactly. And shout out to Alex, Alex was another person on the flight who knew Tara for some reason. Alex, shout out to you. Thank you for saying something. You're a really nice guy. Alex, if you wrote these people an email, fucking send us what you sent and let us know, because we are plotting the Luigi Mangione manifesto of corporate emails.
And the way that I will write it, ChatGPT will be writing it for me.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting a couple of dashes in there.
Yeah, that clanker is going to really let you guys know what's going on.
Yeah.
But, we before we even got to JFK, we had already been pushed back an hour.
Like the night before,
Yeah, we woke up to delays, which is crazy.
Yeah.
How the motherfucker delay before you even start the day?
Yeah, bro? And it was sunny. It was a beautiful day when we left. It wasn't cloudy or anything.
Gorgeous day.
So I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
But we were like, it was like an hour. And then it got pushed forward again.
Yes. It got pushed back, then it got pushed forward. JetBlue was doing the cha-cha slide with our time.
Yeah.
Push it back now, y'all. Yeah. One hop this time. Bam. Yeah, and it was a nightmare. So
reverse.
Yeah, literally, exactly. So they're playing with the flight departure time, which is super annoying because we had plans for as soon as we landed to like go out.
Yeah,
and,
we had dinner reservations. But even before, we were supposed to land at 3. So I was like, we'll just
go to the beach.
I flew for the first time like in an outfit ready to like meet people.
Yes.
So I was like in shorts and like a cute outfit. And I was like, great. So when we get there, we'll just drop our luggage off and we could just like go out.
Yeah, and that's what the plan was. Because we were coming in pretty much a day early from the week. We came in on Thursday.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to have an extra day. And then, they kept pushing our departure time farther back and farther back. Then we get on the plane. I forgot, what was it, a delayed incoming aircraft?
So it was a delayed incoming aircraft. It was coming from Aguadilla, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And they were like, it's been delayed because...
And know how Puerto Ricans be.
Yeah, late. Yeah. Exactly. So it was expected. I'm like, this plane's coming from Puerto Rico. It will be a few minutes late, but it'll be cute.
It's true.
Yeah.
And it was. And also what was very cool was the fact that... in the terminal, because we we're going to Puerto Rico, mad people in Puerto Rico stuff. Like, you knew if we didn't have the information of which gate we were leaving from, we would have found it.
We would have known.
It was so full of New York Puerto Ricans.
So
it was so specific.
So they were so Puerto Rico out. I mean, like
100%.
Their shirts, their hats, everything.
You saw that. And then when the flight finally came in, you could tell where they just came from.
Exactly.
Everybody came off in the fucking hats.
Yeah.
The fucking merch from the concert.
Absolutely. There was a woman in our gate with a chihuahua. So you just knew that she was Puerto Rican. We saw her and I said, going. This is where we are.
You knew if we started one conversation with somebody who got off the plane, they'd be like, Mira, you're going to have such a good time.
Yeah.
Look right here. Look at this video right here. Take a look right here.
You understand?
You're going to go over there, and then this is what you're going to want to do. There's a spot here. We could go over there, and you got to do that.
You can go to this restaurant, but you want to go to Bebos.
Yeah, you want to go to Bebos.
Yeah.
100%. So, like, even though we were delayed, the vibes were still great.
And in the gate.
Yes, in the gate, they were great. The only thing I do regret now looking back is that I didn't get a drink from the bar before.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it would have put me more at ease.
Well, you would have been sober by the time we took off anyway.
Big facts.
Yeah.
I was so horny for the idea of my first drink because I hadn't drank for like 3 weeks leading up from my birthday to us leaving. And I just was so horny for my first drink to be a medalla.
Yeah.
And I got that stuck in my head. And then all my homies was drinking in the terminal.
Yeah.
At the bars or sending pictures. And I wouldn't do it. I'm like, I'm going to wait. And I fucking shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have.
Because we get on that plane.
We get on that plane. And then we have the most Puerto Rican woman that is our flight attendant.
Oh my God.
And so we all get seated. And they're like, all right, we need you guys to get seated so we can close the doors of the plane. And then they don't close the doors of the plane. She gets on. She's like, hi, everybody. You ready to hear my voice? So what happened was the pilot, he timed out.
He can't go.
So we need to wait for another one.
No puede salir.
Yeah, it could be 40 minutes.
Call our pilot Bad Bunny. No quiero salir de aquí.
Yeah, exactly. And we put subtitles down there for me.
For me too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I used the wrong conjugation.
And it doesn't matter. And you know what I mean? Yeah. Conjugations, it's all man-made. Yeah. So she goes, so it could be 40 minutes. It could be 10.
Yeah.
And then she's like, thank you. And I'm like, what do you mean the pilot's time? Why are we on this plane?
Yeah, but
she does say, you could be in the gate or on the plane. We figure you want to be on the plane.
Yeah.
Well, nobody asked.
Yeah.
Why would you figure we want to be on a plane?
The thing about this woman, who, make no mistake, is one of the greatest people I've ever. It's okay. That was our Bad Bunny. That's our little piece of Bad Bunny merch.
Yes.
It's the camera that he gives out at the show. We'll get to that later. It's not going to stay up. It's going to fall. It's what it is. Good job.
Yeah.
This woman was, make no mistake, the GOAT. She had the absolute worst bedside manner a flight attendant could have.
Yeah, because she was trying to tell us bad news, but she sounded...
But she couldn't, she was such a star of a person that she couldn't talk without trying to make you laugh or being super charming.
Yeah. I was like, get this picture on the stage.
But like, we're there and like, first of all, there's no overhead space. Because we're on a flight, leaving New York or going to New York, it's completely full.
Yeah.
There's no overhead space, and we were made very aware of that many times. Hey, there's no overhead. Take your small bags and put them under the chairs. Okay, I know you want to save space for your legs, but you got to put the small bags under the chairs to make room for the rolling bags.
Yeah.
Right? So they're telling us that 100 times, and we are on this plane for like 30 minutes at this point. And they hadn't told us why we haven't left.
Yeah.
So like people are getting impatient and like, you know, because we're
already an hour and a half delayed.
We're already delayed, and everybody is excited to get to Puerto Rico because we're all going to the concert.
Yeah.
And then she gets on the fucking speaker after like 45 minutes of we don't know what the fuck is going on. Hey, everybody. Y'all like the sound of my voice? Because y'all going to hear it a lot today. Okay, so the pilot has timed out. Yeah. And we can't go anywhere.
Yeah, it could be 40 minutes.
It could be 10 minutes. It could be 45 minutes. There is no pilot, and we do not know who's coming. The next time you hear from me, I will tell you if we are even leaving.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're like, bitch, what? Excuse me?
Yeah.
She was so chipper. I thought she was going to tell us good news.
Yeah.
And she just gave us the worst news.
She gave us the absolute worst news. And then like, 30 minutes passes.
Yeah.
And then she gets back on the thing. She's like, hi, guys. It's
Did you miss me?
Yeah, that's what she said. Hi, guys. It's me again. Did you miss me? So, we did find a pilot.
I have good news. We found a pilot.
Yes.
The whole, she's
Everyone
like,
starts clapping.
she waits for applause because the crowd, because she's like fucking fully... She's fully crushing up there. She's crushing. She's in the pocket. She's like, we found a pilot. Yes, he is a couple of towns away. It might be another hour and a half. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? And then at the end, she's like, thank you for your continued patience. Thank you for your understanding and patience. And I'm in the back of the plane. I'm like,
who said we don't have that?
You don't have it. I hate when airlines do that. Airlines will tell you the worst news. Airlines will push your flight back 4 hours, then tell you thank you for your patience and understanding. Yeah. And I'm like, motherfucker, you have neither one of those things.
Yeah, like, thank you for your cooperation. I'm not trying to cooperate.
I'm not cooperating. You have my anarchy. I'm rebelling. Yeah.
So then, she doesn't say he's a couple towns away. She says he's in the airport. Yeah. So he will be here soon. And she's like, it could be like 10 minutes. And
we are not doing a voice, by the way. This is how she sounds.
So then we're on the thing. Then another guy comes who also had kind of good vibes. He was the guy at the gate.
Yeah.
So he comes on. He's like, hi, everybody. You here to see? You're going to Puerto Rico to see Bad Bunny? Woo! And we're all like, yes. And he's like, all right.
Good.
So we need a couple of people to get off this flight. And you could go on the 3 o'clock one. You understand? Mind you, we're supposed to leave at 11. At this point, it's 1. Yeah. And he's like, it's so fast, and it's going to be leaving on time. Yeah. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
So he's like, and then they're like, okay. Someone in the back's like, how much? Because he's like, you will get a check. And they're like, how big is the check? He's like, it'll be a nice check.
Yeah, and no, they didn't say how much is the check. They were in the back, like, for how much?
Yeah.
How much are we talking about? Don't make me know off. And like, I'm not even doing a bit or adding tags. These are people behind us like, how much? You can't make us give an offer if you don't tell us for how much. Yeah. And everybody in this story literally speaks like this. This is not a joke.
So then I don't know if they ever even found anybody, whatever the case is. Now the pilot comes on. Yeah. And he's like, hey guys.
After like 35 minutes.
Yeah. He's like, how are you guys? And my name is Pilot, whatever his name was. Yeah. And we're going to get you to San Juan, Puerto Rico safely. And the winds are coming southwest at whatever. And I don't know why they fucking tell us this.
He gives us the whole
when
spiel
they tell you where the winds are coming from, it's like, who asked?
That's like if you fucking put something in Google Maps. It's like, let me tell you why you're going this way. And what's on the road. I'm like, I don't give a fuck that we're passing Junction Boulevard.
Yeah. He's like,
get me to Putnam.
He's like, okay, we're gonna go
down
over
down
the coast of the Carolinas, and we got southwest winds hitting us, and we should be getting down to San Juan, beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico, in about 4 hours. In about 4 hours. Wonderful.
Great.
Everyone on this plane has been to Puerto Rico before. Yeah. So we're
he was also like, we also, before we go, we're just going to do a quick routine check of the plane. So they have to do the whole fucking thing again, and then no takeoff.
So now... No, so then finally we hear the beautiful music to our ears, and they're like, flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
Yeah.
And we're like, wonderful, get the cabins ready. So they're all, they're doing the thing. Then they
do the safety check.
The safety check. They do the whole and then it'll inflate around your neck and Please put the oxygen in yourself before.
You guys have flown before. You know what they do.
You know the whole thing. No, that no one listens to.
Yeah.
So they do all that. Great. We go. We feel moving, and then they go, okay, prepare for takeoff.
Yeah.
And we are third in line.
Yeah, we're third in line. There's a couple planes that got to take off before us, but we're on the runway. We're like fourth, and we'll take off soon.
Yeah. And then so I'm like, great. Now I'm gonna take a snooze.
Yeah.
So I now this is after we've watched 4 episodes of Modern
Family.
And because we're supposed to take off at 11:15.
Yes.
At this point, it's like
it's
1 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and we've been on the plane.
Yeah.
And then you keep moving up, and I'm asleep, and my eyes are closed, and I'm like, I know this feeling of like, you moving.
We're
I'm
driving
like, okay,
to the part.
I'm waiting for the turn, so that I know we're on the runway.
Yes.
Don't feel the turn, then I hear the pilot go on. I'm like, oh, we must be next.
Yeah.
And he goes, hey everybody, thank you for your continued patience. We just got word that the flight path has been canceled due to weather.
Yeah.
And we will be waiting to hear about another flight path or what our plan will be.
Should be up in the air in another 15, 20 minutes.
No. Doesn't even say that. It almost makes it sound like it could be canceled.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so now my eyes are closed and I'm like, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
Both of us wake up. We get up like the Undertaker.
Oh,
you went to steal.
Oh
my God.
That's how we
yeah.
It was, but we did. We got up and it was a fucking nightmare because we were like slowly rolling. And like one thing about the both of us, if we are in motion, we will go to sleep.
I will fall asleep.
I fall asleep on the train. I fall asleep in a car. I fall asleep on a plane. And it makes the trip easier. But like we took like a 25-minute nap and I woke up and we still hadn't moved.
Yeah, and I'm
but
like,
the plane be vibrating still and it feels like it's moving.
And it's making all those noises, but it sounds like it's going faster. You're not moving.
Yeah.
So the whole time I'm sleeping, I'm thinking, wow, I mean, these 4 planes are taking their sweet time to take off. And so he gets on and tells us the flight path is canceled. Mm-hmm. Now it's another hour and a half?
Another hour before we take off.
And no, an hour and a half before they even announce that we have a new flight plan.
Yeah.
Still on this fucking
plane. We didn't
plane.
end up leaving till like 4:30. I think we took off. It was wild. And then
they go back on the thing and they go, the flight path, we have a new flight path. And it is a faster route.
There 30 minutes quicker.
Why would we take another route
we
then?
should have started with that one.
Start with that one. No one wants to be on a plane longer. I don't care if we're going off the coast of the Carolinas. Get me there the fastest.
Exactly. Yeah.
That we can
You're
get
in a
there.
plane. Fucking go in a straight line. I don't get it. But after we finally take off at like 4:30 and this whole time we're delayed like a good 4 or 5 hours. No offers are being made. No, like they get on. They're like, all right, we can start as soon as we're up, we're gonna start our in-flight service. They don't offer free food to anybody.
They don't offer us even a water,
or a snack or a drink. Nothing different than what they would normally do. And it was so I was so fucking pissed.
I was so pissed
because we are running off of an Impossible sandwich from Subway
at 8:30 in the morning,
from like 5 hours prior. We're starving. We're in the air. We're not gonna fucking buy hot. If you buy hot food on a JetBlue flight, you're a sick fucking person.
Yeah, unless you're
Who's buying these? Who's paying for meals on a JetBlue flight?
Yeah,
who's doing that?
It was about to be me.
Have you ever done that?
Absolutely not.
That's a crazy thing to do. That's insane.
I've thought about it on a flight to like Cali because it's a long flight.
I think about it on every flight. But if it's not complimentary, I'm not gonna fucking pay you for a box of food on an airplane.
On an airplane.
That's great. We're about to land in Puerto Rico. I'd rather eat there.
I know. So now I'm getting, here's the thing. It's like I have patience, but when I'm hungry, none.
Starting to run out.
So I'm starting to run out. We get in the air.
The patience is running out. The Modern Family episodes are running out.
I'm just losing. I'm honest. I'm getting upset.
Yeah, and Samantha and I, we hadn't fought to this point.
No.
And that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because they wanted us to have an argument.
It was set up to ruin our vacation.
Ooh, and we almost did, but I was a bigger person about it.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, no. We'll
get
start there. I'm going to fucking start there. You've explained the whole thing. I'm going to explain my part. Okay? So now we're on the plane. They don't offer us any food. All they do is snacks. JetBlue, I have a million terrible things to say about them. One thing I won't say bad. 4 absolute banger snack choices. Absolute banger.
It's sweet.
Plantain chips.
Yeah, plantain chips.
My God.
Yeah.
Heater. Goldfish. For me, home run. You don't like them. I don't care. Goldfish, plantain chips, chocolate chip chewy bars.
Chewy bars.
3 for $3. And the 4th one is the Biscoff cookies.
Yeah, the Biscoff cookies.
That's 4 for $4. And I hear that. I'm starving. I'm like, I'm going to get all 4.
Yeah. I'm like, you give me a little biscotti, and I'm going to be excited.
Samantha goes, you can't ask for all 4 snacks. They won't give it to you.
Yeah, he looks at me, goes, they announced the thing, he goes, yeah, I'm going to get all 4.
I'm going to get all 4.
Yeah, they don't do that.
And they're like, you can't ask for it. It's against the rules. I'm like, I don't think it is. I think I can ask. So Samantha she absolutely tells me that me asking for all 4 is against the rules.
Yeah.
So now I can't do that.
Yeah, because I'm embarrassed.
Because I'm nervous, and now Samantha will be embarrassed.
I'm already embarrassed that the people around us heard you say that you're going to get all 4. I'm like, I can't. We have a listener to our left.
Yes.
You can't embarrass me at this flight.
And at this point, we are at our wits' end of embarrassment because we've been recognized 4 times on this flight, and we are in row 28. We had to tell these listeners of our podcast who probably think we're so funny and cool to listen to that our team made a big mistake.
I can't believe we're sitting back here.
Oh my God. We're just happy that we got a window. But like we're, usually we're up in at least Comfort Plus with some leg room. But we're going to Puerto Rico, it's the home island. We don't want to make a problem. We chose those seats. I bought them with my points. I sought them.
Yeah.
I sought those seats.
I took a picture of the sun from when we were flying. And Jason's like, you can't post that because you can't even see the wing.
You cannot see the wing.
The wing was so far ahead
We
of
are
us.
as far in the back as you can see.
It was like 2 rows from the last row.
And that's why we have to talk shit about the flight attendants now, because they would hear us if we talked in our seats.
Yeah, we couldn't talk
We
shit.
had to whisper. We were texting each other. Because thank God, God forbid the Wi-Fi wasn't working. I would have fucking lost it.
Honestly, JetBlue, usually their Wi-Fi doesn't work.
It never works.
And I guess whatever flight path we took this time, we didn't go off the coast.
Yeah.
And we were able to have Wi-Fi the whole time. Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. So they finally come around for snacks. Yeah. And that one flight attendant that was giving us snacks, I didn't like her attitude too much.
She was Puerto Rican from the island.
Yeah, she was a bitch.
She was over it.
Yeah, she was absolutely over it. So she's like, "What do you?" Comes over to us and she's like, "What do you want?"
Yeah.
And we both got the plantain chips.
I mean, how could you?
And
not?
Here's the thing.
I feel like they only offer those on flights going to islands that's a big food offer.
Here's my thing.
What's your thing?
The size of the snack that they give. I mean, where are you even getting these? You can't find them anywhere else. It's basically you get a dime bag of plantain chips. How dare you? It's 4 chips in there. Yeah. And now we've been sitting in the flight. I'm like, this is not enough to sustain me for even another 10 minutes.
Hey, I agree. It's almost like I felt that was gonna happen, and I was like, to get ahead of it, we should ask for more snacks while they're there.
Yeah. But just at least when you get a huge bag of chips from Costco. Yeah. And they're they're a small bag, but it's a decent amount of chips. Yeah. At least give me that. Yeah. I've never seen a bag of even the goldfish. Where do you find these? Yeah. They're literally this big.
I'm pretty sure airlines get their snack portions made at the Oompa Loompa factory.
Yeah. It's just a sample.
They're just little tiny. It's the Keebler. Who's making the Keebler elves? Are they in a fucking tree? Why are they rationing so hard?
It's insanity to me. So we get this thing, and I'm like, I finished them before she's even on the next row.
100%.
And I'm like, I am so hungry.
Agreed.
And so finally she comes back and I think she was picking up garbage, but the people in front of us were like, can I get something else? So I was like, all right, we'll get something else. So
each of us got one more. We got the Chewy bar.
Which was delicious.
So now we've gotten 2 snacks. Samantha's like, fine, I'll take it. I'm not
fine.
No, but you're like, I'll take that. Yeah. That's what I'm given and that's what I'll take. And me, I'm like, oh, we're halfway there. Right?
We got 2 more to go.
So we got 2 more to go because there's 2 more bangers we haven't even touched yet.
Yeah.
And we are starving. We haven't eaten since 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And we're right at the back of the plane.
Yeah.
Which is embarrassing, but nice because that's where they keep the snacks.
Yeah.
So the snack service is done. We've chugged our waters. Samantha's like, I have to use the bathroom. I'm like, wow. This couldn't be any better because now you're going to go to the bathroom right by the snacks, ask them for 2 more plantain chips, and we'll fucking eat. Yeah. And she's like, I'm not doing that. There's no way I'm going to do that.
There's no fucking way I'm doing that.
I'm like, what do you mean? Just ask for chips. The flight attendants are back there.
Yeah. And at this point,
they pull it out of a drawer.
At this point, I've tuned him off, right? I'm like, this guy's is gonna continue to ask me to do something I'm not gonna do. So clicked off. I'm like, yeah. So taking my things off, he's like, just ask. I'm like, yeah, absolutely, whatever you say. I'm not doing that. And again, I get to the back, I go to the bathroom, I come back.
2 seconds, she's
and he looks like a fucking puppy. Like, you didn't get me snacks? I'm like, I told you I wasn't getting you snacks. I couldn't have been more clear. I mean, no means no. You understand? This guy got a problem.
You understand?
I've never been so mad at him.
He was so upset, and I'm like, shut up.
And she completely disregarded how I had to get over it.
Yeah.
But
I'm like, let's watch let's watch a little Modern Family.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Ask these, it's their job to give you what you're asking
I don't think that's their job.
It is actually their job. They're attending the people on the fucking flight. They're flight attendants. That's their job. You're on the flight. They need to attend to you. You're not asking for something it's a free fucking snack.
Yeah.
I was so I'm pissed now.
Yeah.
I'm getting mad now. I don't understand why you can be like, they could have told you no, and I would have been like, oh damn, well I guess you were right. You would have been right either way.
I was in the bathroom. I'm like, I think if he looks upset, I'm gonna be like, I asked, and they said no.
I just don't think that it's fair for you to just be like, I'm not doing it. because it's something you don't want to do. Because I'm not asking you for too much.
Yeah.
Like if I'm asked to do something I don't want to do, I have to do it, and I have to do it with a fucking smile, or else we talk about the attitude in which I'd had to do it.
Yeah.
You were not.
I'm glad you understand.
Yeah. You didn't even.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't even.
And now you said it out loud, and that's just what it is.
You didn't even remotely consider the possibility of doing this thing for me.
It's never gonna happen. I'm a rule follower.
You're ridiculous. You're an idiot. What do you mean a rule follower?
Babe, I couldn't even order myself food until I was like 20.
Yeah.
So you're lucky that I do anything.
That was time ago. I'm not going to say the exact amount of number.
Yeah, it's called anxiety.
You know what they call that? Regression. Are you fucking ridiculous? We're gonna have children that we have to teach one day. You can't teach
and I'm gonna say, and when they tell you get one, you get one. You know what, trick or treating, when they say take one candy bar, it's what you're gonna fucking do. It.
That's not it. That is not it.
That's all.
You have to. You are so fucking. So if there wasn't a softie in the row, I would have fucking let you have it.
Yeah. I thought about lying to you and being like, I asked, and she said no, but we were so close to the guy lady. I was like, he would have been like, he would have heard me.
I would have been like, no, please, come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
That didn't happen.
Hi, how you doing? Big fan of the announcements you've been making all day. Did she ask you? Because I told her. I went to her and I told her, go ask her for some plantains. Tell her you're going to see Bad Bunny. She already knows. She's going to tell you Puerto Rico. She's probably going to give you another extra one.
Yeah.
And you just didn't even. She was on
her phone.
You didn't even.
And that was the one with the attitude. It wasn't the nice one.
You didn't even remotely consider a universe where you thought about doing a favor for me.
Correct.
How can you live with yourself?
It's not like I never
can't live with myself.
It's not like I never do you a favor.
Yeah, but how often do I ask you for things?
All the time.
So then why is this different then?
Because
So you're used to it. When the fuck did if you're just walking around doing stuff that I ask you, where the fuck is this lack of muscle memory?
Yeah. So we're gonna move past this because now you're getting a little too much.
I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset, and because you have no remorse. There's no, like, damn, I'm sorry, I could ask you. There's none of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I could.
But you're not. You're just trying to move on. You're trying to move on. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna bring this back another episode. How dare you?
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
I just wasn't. I was hungry. I was in a bad mood. I'm not gonna step outside my comfort zone.
Wait a minute.
In that moment.
Were you hungry?
I'd rather starve.
If there was one thing that could have fixed your hunger at that moment,
it wasn't going to. Another 2.5 plantain chips.
Yeah, you would have been 2.5 plantain chips less hungry.
No,
how dare you?
We were gonna land in Puerto Rico. I was gonna get real plátanos.
That's true.
And I didn't want to. I was like, you know what? And if she didn't offer it to me, I don't want it.
You're so fucking ridiculous. I can't stand you. I just have to say this because I do know this will come up later. I am not actually upset. We don't have to talk about this after the podcast. Yeah. I love you. This is all a bit to me. Okay. Everything is great.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna talk about it. We weren't gonna talk about it anyway because I don't think I did nothing wrong.
Yeah. Well, you absolutely did, and we will. Fuck, you're so rude. And now I'm gonna make you. And you can. A pleasant surprise that we did find on this JetBlue flight was since we had Wi-Fi and we were able to scroll Instagram, we saw a DM from a huge celebrity that follows us. That doesn't follow us. That just knew that we talked about
Someone sent it, and reveal yourself.
Yeah.
Who sent our?
You don't have to reveal yourself. We did some digging. We know exactly who it was. It was one of Samantha's friends. I just
Probably.
Don't know. Yeah, but that's our conspiracy theory. So shout out to y'all if y'all listen. If not, whatever.
Yeah.
But we checked the soft launch account and found mentions from one. DJ Nicky Russo. It's what it is. DJ Nicky Russo, Far Rock's finest. What a fucking legend. Yeah. Listen to the pod and shared it.
He shared it?
What a fucking guy.
It's just us talking about him. And then I realized in that moment, I'm like, we got to stop talking shit about people because when he posted it, I was like, what did we say? I mean, I liked him.
No, he was great.
But I know that I say things like just for fun.
Yeah, I could have said 40 terrible things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because these people don't ever register. That's going to be the trippiest thing about actually getting success and people listening to the pod. We're going to have to answer for some things that I'm going to have to answer for some things that I carelessly say about people who I don't ever think are going to know who I am.
Yeah. And it's also just like, we're just having fun. No, we don't mean anything that we're saying. Yeah. Anyway, Nicky.
But we do mean that Nicky Russo was great.
Yeah, Nicky Russo was great. And like I said before in our previous episode that we talked about him, he will be at our wedding. So if you are listening to this podcast and you are so lucky to be invited to whatever the fuck we decided to do for our wedding, you will meet him.
You'll meet him.
And you will notice him because he has nice sneakers on.
Yeah, and Nicky, if you're listening to this, if somebody's sending you this part, get ready to lower that fucking rate, bud. Because this podcast is not big enough and we're going to need a little help. All right? We do something for you do something for us.
Something for us.
And that's on the Italian side that I know you have without even getting to know you. Yeah, come on, Russo.
What are you talking about?
His name is DJ Nick Russo. We're throwing the Nicky in there because he's family at this point. We might as well be.
Nicky, when you're here, you're family.
We might as well be in an Olive Garden. I want to lick your breadstick. That's a joke.
You come over, my mother's going to make you nice meatballs.
Some fucking gravy.
On a Sunday, yeah. It's going to be fine.
It's what it is. We had that, and that was fun, and that kind of picked up our morale. But then we get to Puerto Rico, almost. Wait 1 minute before we get there.
Yeah.
And mind you, whole time.
Yeah, whole time. They tell us, like, prepare for...
We're preparing for our final descent.
Yeah. So we're flying in. And we're seeing the island. I'm like, oh, I just, I'm trying to feel nostalgia. I'm like, I'm trying to be in a good mood.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 6 o'clock at this point.
Also, my favorite thing to do.
No, it's like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's like 7 o'clock. My favorite thing to do when I get to Puerto Rico, like, even before we land, like when I'm just looking out, I'm like looking at the island and be like, oh, I've been there.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that block. That's where that.
Yeah. I've been there, and I don't know what the fuck I'm
talking about. I'm just.
When I was a child, I used to swim in this water. I didn't go to Puerto Rico until I was 15 years old.
For real. I'm just trying to feel something.
Just trying to feel something. Yeah, I just don't belong anywhere.
It's been a long fucking day. I need plantain chips. I'm in a huge fight with my fiance, and she doesn't know about it. I want to feel a connection with this island.
Yeah. So also, I will say that little argument that happened between us only lasted for
2 seconds. It was not a problem.
Anyway, you want to watch it?
It was not a problem because you were not listening, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I got over it.
Yeah, I rubbed your balls and you were fine.
Stupid. Oh, yeah, you did. You actually did. Was that to distract me from anger?
No, that was later.
Yeah, that's true. Somebody tried to jerk me off on the planes.
I didn't try to jerk. That's crazy.
A little bit.
Okay.
God forbid.
God forbid a girl tries to have a good time and a bad day.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're flying. Me and you were looking out the window. And we're like, oh, it's Isla Verde. I love it there. The whole thing. And then they get on the thing and they're like,
Isla Verde. It's Fajardo. We don't know where we're at.
We don't know where the fuck we are. Yeah. It's Ponce. We're on the complete other side of the island. So the guy gets on the I'm like, wow, I feel like we're flying over this island for a bit.
For a bit. Yo, and I felt this turn.
Yeah.
And then I take my phone out because we still have Wi-Fi and I go to Google Maps. I'm like, I want to see what part of the island we're over because I'm lost.
Yeah.
Because one thing about me, I'm checking the flight pattern.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I'm on the flight tracker.
Yeah.
We got Modern Family on the phone, flight tracker, raw dog. You're seeing where the plane's at.
You need to know.
Pilot's like, hey guys, they're having radar issues at the airport, so we're going to have to circle for a bit. And we don't know when they're going to let us land. And at this point, I'm like, they're going to fly us back to New York. Because people have done that before.
Yeah. I was like, but the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, fly around this island. I mean, do we have enough fuel? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
So they're like, there's about 4 other planes ahead of us that have been circling as well. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, can we skip the line? Yeah. Can we compare how long they've been on?
What's going to happen?
Yeah. So
you're a white dude. If this plane crashes, they're not going to blame DEI. You're good.
You're good. You're fine. So now we're circling the island for like another 40, 45?
30, like a half hour at least.
At least. Mm-hmm. Right? And then finally we start, they don't even tell us anything because the guy's over making an announcement. Uh-huh. And we're overhearing it, frankly. Yeah. Every time I hear the bing, I'm like, you better come with fucking good news.
Yeah, we better already be in La Placita.
Yeah.
You better fucking land this plane on the casita at the fucking Coliseo.
Yeah, exactly. So we finally fucking land. We hear ping, and then that was nice. We hear ACHO otra cosa.
The flight attendant that has been fucking killing it the whole time. She played fucking Voy a Llevarte Papere, and like everybody's dancing and singing. And then once we land, the pilot's like, there's a couple planes ahead of us that need to like clear the way so we can make our gate is open.
But we were all circling, so we do need to wait for all these other planes.
And there's a lot of planes who have to still take off.
Yeah.
So we're like, whatever. We stayed on the ground for another hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hour and a half on the ground on a runway waiting to get to the gate. And by the time we got off the plane, it had to have been, I think 9:15. I think we got off at 9.
No, we got off. We got off at like 8:45.
Yeah, we landed at 7.
Yeah. We get off the plane at 8:45. We've been on this plane now all fucking day, and they're like, okay, go get your luggage over here because we check our luggage because we have our thing where I pack all our hair products
and then a lot of
and then JC always knows that there's going to be a lot of people that with luggage and they go, we'll check your bag for free. He checks his bag
so
for free.
Like, if she checks her bag, then I check my carry-on for free and we're good.
So we do it all the time. So he tells me where the carousel is. It was another 20 minutes.
Yeah,
nothing came out.
Nothing coming out.
And then they changed the carousel last minute. Poor people on our flight that didn't get the email or the alert, didn't have their alert set up. Mm-hmm. I normally would have told them, but we were on this plane for I don't even give a shit.
No, I want it to be better than that.
Yeah, like, and I
need a competitive edge.
People at the carousel, so they feel like if they're not standing up against it, then they can't see their fucking luggage. And now 100%. No one can see their luggage. So everyone was pissing me off. So I'm like, no, we're going to go. Yeah. So there was like 4 other people that had got the same message as us. And we just were like, you guys got the email too? Yeah. And we fucking book it. So we go, we get our luggage, whatever. We're supposed to have 9 o'clock reservations. We've already missed it because by the time we get in an Uber, it's like 9:15. Yeah. Thankfully, your friends were at that restaurant, so they talked to the wait.
We had them push it back to 10:30.
No, 9:30.
9:30.
9:30. So now we have to go. What? Now I was ready to go out during the day. I didn't have like an outfit, and I knew they were going to go to a bar. So I'm like, I have to. And also like I felt gross at this point. We've been on this plane. It felt like 12 hours. Mm-hmm. So we go back to the thing. We got ready in such a record speed.
I've never seen you get like that before.
Because I didn't even put makeup on my face. I just put lipstick on. And I was like, and that'll do. Mm-hmm. I like put mousse in my hair. I put a flower in my ear. And it was like, and that's all. Yeah. Changed my outfit real fast. We
made a reservation.
Yeah. We also...
Before we even get to our B&B, which was great, by the way. Shout out to Jose and Jenny who booked it. When we get our bags to go get an Uber, as soon as we step foot outside...
That's right.
Absolute pouring rain. Torrential downpour. It was like God is like, yo, I don't fucking want y'all to have fun.
Yeah. You're not from here.
You're not from here. You get to take
you
those
don't
flags,
even go here.
Those flags are performative.
Yeah.
Okay, you're just looking for something for a little edge to give other people an identity. You're doing identity politics here, and like we just can't catch a break. We're getting furious. We're calling Uber 9 minutes away.
9 minutes away.
Like time is just not on our side. We finally get to the restaurant. They seat us, and they were really nice about everything. Yeah. The only thing I will say, and this is not exclusive to Puerto Rico, I'm sure every other island is this way, but like when you're leaving New York and you're going to anywhere else that is tropical, they're just not going to bend over backwards and rush for you.
Oh, absolutely.
They're just going to do things.
Be ours.
And good for them. Bad for us.
Really bad for us. Yeah. For me, you know what I'm kind of sick of? New York gets like so much shit for being like, they're rude,
people are rude
and all that stuff. You want to learn about customer service? You're going to come to New York because things get done for you immediately. Like you sit down, if I have to wait more than 2 minutes for a menu, it's a bad place. It's a bad establishment.
Yeah.
New York, you're on it. It's crazy. Yeah. But you go to the islands and you have to, do as the island does.
Yeah, you're in
So we're just sitting there. Now, we haven't eaten since 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and we did have a couple snacks, not enough.
Enough snacks.
And now, as we're waiting, that's the first memory that comes back.
Yeah.
So I don't have an attitude all day until I sit down at this dinner table. Because now I'm like, I shouldn't feel as hungry as I am because
I should have had 3 more.
Because my fiance should be looking out for me, but she doesn't love or care about me more than she cares about herself. But continue.
Yeah. So those 3 plantain chips are really going to make a difference.
Yeah, they will.
So we sit down and they seat us even though we're late.
It's the idea of the plantain chips. I want you to want to get me the plantain chips.
Yeah, and I don't want to.
Yeah, so, and that's why the dishes aren't done, and they won't be.
You understand? So now we sit down, whatever. It takes them a while to take our order. It's what it is. But the food comes out and it is incredible.
Slamming.
And I honestly don't know if it was incredible or if we were just that hungry.
Yeah, it was good as hell.
I had some fish and some like pumpkin puree.
Oh, yeah.
And what the place we're talking about is Casita Miramar.
Casita Miramar, highly recommended. Is the sister restaurant of Casita Blanca.
Yeah, which is considered Bad Bunny's favorite restaurant.
One of his favorite restaurants. So if you can go to Miramar, go. Right? It's mad good. Yeah, I think so. I think it was Santurce. I don't know, man.
And here's me just pretending. Again, who knows? Yeah. It took us... Also... Shout out to Uber in Puerto Rico.
Facts,
you take a 10-minute Uber.
Yeah.
$3.50.
Yo, for real.
Bring the prices to New York.
Routinely, as a matter of fact, when we were taking an Uber to leave our B&B and go to the hotel that we stayed in for a week, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And our Uber driver was telling us about how much money he was making per hour. I was like, this doesn't sound good. It sounds terrible, but the money is moving different there. You know what I mean? So that's good for him. I'm like, 100 in an hour, that's terrible, dude.
No, yeah.
I pay fucking 100 to get from fucking the Lower East Side to Astoria sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's just different. Shout out to them Uber prices. The first time I hadn't rented a car in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And I really didn't need it.
Yeah, no, where we stood was amazing.
Affordable.
Yeah, so we eat, we go out, we end up having a great time.
Great
like
night. Met up with
even
our
everybody
homies.
was just like, we can't even tell you were on the flight that long because we were just in a great. I was just happy to be there. I was happy to not be sitting anymore.
Yeah, for real.
Literally, when we were out at the bar, somebody was saying like, "You want to take a seat?" I'm like, "I never want to sit in my life ever again."
Never again, bro. We stood up, We took pictures. We had drinks. It was the first time I drank in some time.
Yeah.
Fucking took some freshies.
Yeah.
Took some pictures. It was really a really nice first night. I just wish we got to enjoy it more.
It was the best.
It was awesome. Then we get back to the B&B. We slept. And what did we do the next day? What was Friday? Friday was the beach day?
Friday was the beach day. Best day.
What?
Went to Luquillo Beach.
Yes, which, like when I first got to Puerto Rico this time, and I'm looking around because our B&B is right on the beach. Yeah. We're in Condado. And I was like, we can just go to the beach here. Like, why are we going so far away? And I've been to Luquillo, and I love Luquillo. But, shout out to Roland and Melina specifically. We're so, dead set. I'm like, we're going to Luquillo. And we took an Uber. It took us, an hour to get there. Uber's $30. Yeah. And it was the nicest beach day. Ever. And
that could be because for the first time, JC and I did shrooms.
Bam, son. We took fucking psychedelics. Mom and Dad, I'm so sorry. You raised a failure. You raised a failure. All the things I used to make fun of my sisters about because they are drug addicts. Make no mistake. But now I'm no different than them.
You have to throw them under the bus.
Oh, now the whole family's degenerates. And honestly, drugs have run through Puerto Rican and Latino families. And now they're running through me. And it's just what it is. Dad, you made a mistake by marrying Mom because the Puerto Ricans have impurified your bloodline. And now we're all hooked on drugs. Yeah. Just kidding. We're having a good time. Shout out to Maria, my father, and Emmett and my mother.
Yeah.
And so we tried mushrooms for the first time. And honestly, I didn't feel anything.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't feel anything. My favorite thing was when we were both obviously feeling it and having a great time in the water, just feeling one with nature. Samantha goes, I don't think I feel anything, but the clouds are moving so fast. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I feel anything, but the waves are rippling on the hairs of my arms. So it was really nice. It was kind of a cool thing.
It was nice. Honestly, time... there was a point I realized I was like, I've been in the water for
4 hours.
For hours. Yeah. And I'm just moving my hands through it. And it just felt nice. The guys were playing catch.
Oh, yeah.
With the football.
Shout out to Clark. If I could find a thing in this life that makes me as happy as it makes Clark to throw a football at the beach, I have found happiness. I found success. I've found the meaning.
Yeah. Find somebody that looks at you the way Clark
looks at a half deflated football with some sand.
In Luquillo Beach.
Yeah. Shout out to Clark. Shout out to Haley. Shout out to Lou. They would.
Yes.
And big shout out to my dog Roland for fucking really shamaning us through that shrooms experience.
Yeah.
Every time we were off on the side talking, just connect. Roland just slowly walked over.
How are we doing?
How we're doing? And he was the best about it.
It was great.
He was underwhelming, right? And it was really fucking fun. It was the perfect beach day.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that fucking helped make it a blast. I didn't think we were going to have a more fun day than that. And we ended up having a couple.
No, but that was my favorite day. Yeah. Just the friendship, just being in the water. I got rocked in the face with a football.
That's right.
Adrian started to play catch with guys that he didn't know. And that's my favorite thing about guys is sports will really bring you together. You guys at a beach just starting to play catch is the equivalent to women in a bathroom. Drunk women in a bathroom.
100%. That's where we make friends.
Girl, I love you. And you guys are just playing catch.
No. Girls go, oh my God, girl, you look amazing. I love those shoes. You look great. Oh my God, I live for it. Yeah. And guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then if they're real friends right off the bat, the guy with the ball.
Yeah, go further back. That's right.
And that's exactly what happened.
I'm taking that to the stage.
Yeah, Adrian, it's funny. And Adrian made friends with these guys. Do you want to tell the joke or do you want me to say it?
What?
Do you know what I'm going to say?
I don't know what you
about the kind of guys they were.
Oh,
kind of guys hit you in the face. This is Samantha's joke. I want to say it, but do you?
No, I'm not. I wasn't planning on saying that.
Do you want me to do it?
No, that was an in-person joke.
It wasn't. It's an in-person joke.
No.
It's a little. I'm saying it. It's a little bit insensitive, and I came up with it then. I'll take it.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah. Okay. So we're playing.
I do want to say it.
Yeah. So say it. Okay. Go for it.
So I get.
This is such a good joke. And before she says it, it is a joke, and unfortunately, it's hilarious. And also, it's not true. I don't know
what you're going to say, but this is the joke. I thought it was funny. They rocked me in the face with a football. My glasses fly off my face. They go to the bottom of the water. Vanessa has to dive in to get them. Mm-hmm. And the first thing I thought, I was like, yeah, that's why there's not a lot of black quarterbacks.
You understand? He's because the guys we're playing with they're black dudes from somewhere else. We don't even talk to them. We're just throwing the football. Yeah. And they hit Samantha in the face. She's like, that's why they shouldn't play quarterback. I'm like, that is such a specific sports reference for the joke. I can't believe that you knew to make it.
Yeah.
Because obviously that's not true. One of the best all the best quarterbacks in the league are black at this point. Besides Josh Allen, and he uses a black accent. No, I'm just kidding. But Lamar Jackson, it's but it's
are
such.
They known for that?
So historically, They always try to make black people play like wide receiver or running back because they don't think they can play the position because they don't have the IQ or can't throw the ball. That's like a historically racist thing that exists in football. I just thought it was
that they were just because they're fast.
They are. Well, they are fast, but also a lot of the best quarterbacks in the league now are black because being mobile helps. Yeah. So for you to be like, oh, see, that's why I don't want them playing quarterback. That's just really funny because it's so true. You sound like a GM. Yeah. It's like, well, why are we in Luquillo? Get this woman at Cleveland. Get her in the front office of the Browns.
Yeah. So, that happened. And then, honestly, thank God I was on shrooms because I didn't want to absolutely kill myself. Yeah. Because they hit me like, oh my God, are you okay? And I was like, oh my God, Paul, I'm fine. Please. I'm fine. And then Vanessa's like, are you good? I'm like, I want to die. But like, usually that feeling would consume me and I'd be like, I need to leave.
She comes over to me and Vanessa's like, your girl got hit in the face with a ball. You gotta control, you gotta like make her feel better. And then I'm like, baby, you okay? She's like, no, kill them.
You understand? I did say that.
Yeah, it don't hurt them.
Yeah, and then the same thing. Adrian's like, "Are you good?" I'm like, "No, I want you to beat them up,
kill them."
Yeah,
hysterical.
So and then I was like, "Whatever." And I thought I was really because I did get hit. I mean, I got rocked.
Yeah, you got rocked.
I thought I didn't see it at all, but I didn't. And it was fine. It ended up being totally fine.
I didn't see it at all.
That was actually God's cue to be like, bitch, get out of the water. I was in the water for hours.
Yeah, we were, but it was a great time. Shout out to the beach day in Luquillo. We're 45 minutes in. We haven't even talked about the concert yet. No. That's how you know we're fucking having a good time. It's gonna be a long episode.
It's a long episode
because we're gonna get through everything. Pardon me. Yeah. Sorry, that's out. I'm not gonna cut anything. This is all going out.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Luquillo. We had a great beach day. That night we went out to another restaurant in Condado.
Samia.
With AJ and B-Rod and Kat and Artie. The food was delicious. The service just, took forever for the food to get
and here's the thing. I give, in Casita Miramar, I give them the pass. Let me tell you something about the guy that was serving us. He was a white man, definitely from the States.
Yeah, 100%.
It wasn't Puerto Rican at all. Wasn't like a Puerto Rican that moved there. He was a white man. He was a white guy. He's like probably there for
kids
art
fish out
or
of
something.
Water. He knows how customer service goes.
Yeah. So offer me a little something, okay? Yeah. Don't fucking think. He looked at us and he thought we were from the island. Yeah. And I said, look at me. Like, we're looking at this horn around my neck.
I would tell you something.
Yeah, if you don't think you're going to get a strongly worded email, you're going to get
that one. We had the reservation at 8. We got there on time and we didn't leave until 10:30 because that's how long the food took to come out.
Honestly, that was the worst experience. Yeah. I also, we went to the beach, had such a great time, didn't leave till super late, and then of course again had to rush for dinner. We had 30 minutes to get ready from the beach, get ready and go to this restaurant, and fucking 2.5 hours to eat. Now I'm mad again because I'm so hungry. Yeah. They also fooled us because the appetizers came out with the quickness. Yeah. And then we had to wait another hour to get our food.
It was a lot. The food took a lot. And we know that's how it goes. The game is the game. We're in Puerto Rico. We're playing the game. But it just took a long time, period. So now we finish up. It's about to rain. I want to go back to the B&B to change my sneakers because I had some really nice sneakers on. I wanted to put my rain sneakers on.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
It also, as you might know, Hurricane Erin was didn't hit Puerto Rico, but we got the outskirts of it.
Yeah, so it was just randomly torrential downpour. It was just really bad. And I was like, I can't have that right now. So we go back, we have a beer at the B&B, and then we're about to go out. Samantha's getting super quiet because she's trying to muster up the courage to tell me she's not coming. And because I'm going out, I want to drink, I want to hang out with my friends, and Samantha's like, hey, I'm not coming.
Yeah. Like, no, I was trying to fight with myself to be like, you should. Yeah. But after a beach, if I don't get a nap in, now it's 10 o'clock, we've been out all day. I couldn't.
Dude. I get it. So Samantha stays. I go out with the homies and Artie and Kat. We go out to this place called Esquina Watusi. It's like this super cool outdoor bar that's in the back of a bodega or like a corner store.
It's that's awesome. Fun.
It was really nice. They make the drinks in front of you super cheap.
And by this time, I'm on my 16th stream. I fell right to sleep.
So I get there, we have some drinks, and you can walk around with it. It's like New Orleans outside. You know what I mean? Like outdoor drinking, you can pop in a mad.
And I've never been to New Orleans, so
no. Okay, fuck.
No, I know what you're talking about.
But it's like outdoor drinking. You just go out and enjoy. We're outside. Starts torrential downpouring. Mm-hmm. So we have to hide under the tent because we're out. We have to hide under the tent. Now it's getting fucking hot and heavy and sweating. We're like, we got to go inside to a place. Stops raining for a couple seconds. We go out. We find this bar. We pop in there, and it's they're playing good music. It's popping. Everybody's dancing, and we're looking at the people, and we're like, yo, everybody's mad young.
Yeah.
I ain't never been to a bar where everybody had braces. The whole bar had braces. I'm like, this is wild, son.
How you still have an orthodontist?
Yo, for real, dog. They look like they were there on a summer camp trip. You know what I'm saying? And like the thing about Puerto Rico that like be tripping me out is because like in New York, I feel, and this is not always the case, but I feel like in New York, Puerto Ricans have a look. Latinos have a look, you can tell.
Yeah.
I'm in Puerto Rico and like some of like the most like white looking people I've ever seen in my life are like fully like perreando, like dancing and like speaking flute because they're from there. They're Puerto Rican people. Yeah. It just there's a way bigger
spectrum there.
On the island than there is in New York.
Yeah. You got a lot of Alexias running around. Yes, like and you're like, huh?
Like super, and there's nothing not like Caucasian like culture, just like white people.
No, yeah.
White looking Puerto Rican people, and it's like
you don't expect like there was like a woman who spoke to me in Spanish, and I looked at her like, bitch, what?
Yeah, and not just Spanish, like Puerto Rican, like this is with the accent and everything. Yeah, and like it's all like young kids, and they're fucking having a good ass time, and nobody in this bar is sitting. There's a full bar, like a full table section. We're like, fucking idiots. No, nobody's taking the tables. We get there. We just sit at the tables the whole night. I text Samantha, who's already sleeping. I'm like, you'd fucking hate it at this place. It's so loud. We can't get any fucking good talking in. But we're there. We're trying to make the best of the night. They're playing, good music. The fucking kids are dancing, and me and AJ are we're watching this bar happen. We're like, man, we used to be the kids at the bar. Like we used to be the young people at the bar, would never sit, just dancing, and now we're the old heads. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And what I didn't expect was to like be the old head at the bar. I didn't feel like old, but I was like, damn, it's nice to watch the kids have fun. Yeah. And the most, not to sound like a pedophile, but I love to watch the kids have a good time. Because the kids were having a blast. I'm like, this is awesome. I could sit here and watch it all night. Yeah. If it wasn't socially unacceptable or illegal for that matter. Yeah. But like, it was so nice to see the youth having fun. Yeah. And then
you just get caught by Chris Hansen and you're like, no, I just want to.
I just want to see the children have fun. I don't want to be a part of it. I just want to watch.
I'm just a cuck for watching kids have fun.
I just want to watch kids fucking dance with each other. I want to watch kids explore their youth and like not feel insecure. Yeah, like some of the kids are in the corner, they're just singing, they're trying to make eye contact with another one from across so they can dance. I'm like, this is so
they're
nice.
And they're gonna wake up tomorrow and not have a hangover.
Yeah, I'm just glad that thank God I don't have to download anything on my hard drive to receive this kind of fun. Otherwise the 30s would have been alerted. I was just having a good time watching the kids have fun. Jesus Christ. And I'm sorry if that sounds weird. I mean that in a pure way, and I don't know how else to word it. Just fucking, it was nice. Yeah. And then thank God AJ and Artie said, hey, I can leave. Because we would have just stayed because I didn't want to be the one, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be old. Because I know I can be a bad time or I can be like...
JC's like, I don't want to leave. I don't want to be old. Meanwhile, his wife is home sleeping.
Exactly. And they're like, we can go. And I'm like, thank God. Yeah. Because like now the sitting sections start to fill up with people catching filthy dubs. Yeah. And I'm like, we got to get out of here. Yeah. And Jose pulled up and he was like, let's leave.
My favorite is we were sharing an Airbnb with Jose and Jenny. Shout out to Jose and Jenny. A mad fun time with them. Like perfect vibe match to stay in the same Airbnb. And so they were out at the pool party. Yeah. And he dropped Jenny off at the Airbnb to put her to sleep. Yeah. And then went out. And
he was like, I'm going to go drop Jenny off and then I'm going to come meet you. I'm like, well, say hi to Samantha while you're there because she also didn't come. And I'm like, yeah, we are birds of a feather.
Yeah. I'm like, I couldn't be... I mean, I didn't even feel a minute of FOMO. Yeah. Because, I immediately got home, got home. We were already home. Yeah. Washed my face, got in bed, and I was asleep in a half an hour.
Immediately. And Jose came to meet us, and the rain stopped, so we went back to the outdoor bar for a little bit before it closed. And we were ready to leave, like, mad long ago, but Jose's like, yo, I want to order chicharron. Mistake. Yeah. Took another hour. Yeah. So we had to stay out. But it was fun. That was a fun little night. And then the next day was the concert day. Well, we woke up late, got a good workout in. We rode this thing called the Chinchorreo Bus. Yeah. And it was a fucking blast. Shout out to Melina. Blast. He booked us what it is, it's a school bus that we bought our own drinks on. Yeah. And it just went around the island. Like we were driving by people blasting music. Playing drums. It stopped
at a beach. Like we had walked on the beach.
We had a fucking get out. We were going crazy.
It was mad fun.
It was like 30 of us.
But it is a school bus, so there isn't any air conditioning on there. All the windows are just open and it's a hurricane is coming, so it's just the air is thick.
thick and the smell was wrong. It was rank. I should have bought deodorant. I was fucking stonking a little bit. It's what it was. I don't care at that point. It was a basement party on wheels. It was so fucking fun.
It was insane.
Yo, oh my.
But mind you, I don't know who the fuck I think I am that day, because you dropped me off at the main Airbnb where like a lot of people were staying.
Yeah.
And then you went out with your friends
to make the beer run.
Yeah, to go make a beer run. Now we're there with Haley and Lou, who are softies, and they're like, have a Henny Colada. Let me tell you, a bitch like me doesn't do Henny.
I see Samantha.
A bitch like me would gag at the smell of Henny, and I had 1.5, and they were big.
Yeah.
And so JC's out, and he's like, what do you want? I'm like, babe, I'm already lit.
Yeah.
I was in the house, and then I'm like, now I'm insecure because everyone was late. So everyone's coming stone cold sober.
Yeah.
And I'm there, and I'm like,
yeah.
Like I'm having a blast, and I can't hold it in.
Yeah, I get back from this beer run, and Samantha has half a Henny Colada in her. She said it was her second. I was like, I ain't never ever seen you act like this before.
Yeah.
And it was crazy, but I without breezing through it, we had a fucking phenomenal time on this bus.
Yeah.
It was literally like a basement party. Everybody's with their girl, just catching dubs and fucking singing.
So much fun.
Yo, the people around, they see it and they start like waving and dancing.
They start dancing.
Yo, it was, I wish I would have taken videos of the people. It was so much fun.
While we were doing it, I'm like, it is a cultural thing, because at the Puerto Rican Day Parade, we walked, and anytime we'd throw it back at you, everybody in the crowd would be like, yeah, like scream. They love it. They would start doing it. It was just, that is unfortunately part of our culture to just throw ass.
Yeah, and honestly, if any Caribbean islander,
it's just about dancing.
It's about dancing, bro.
Yeah.
It's about dancing. I love it now more because I have you.
Yeah.
I always felt, because I'm American still.
Yeah.
So like I always feel weird like getting so dancey with people I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I would do it younger, but like now that I have you, like I want to dance with you everywhere.
Yeah.
And I want to.
You wouldn't catch dubs from girls?
I would, but I would be very like cool about it.
Oh.
Like I don't want people to see my face. Like I thought it was super personal. So like now having you, I'm like, I want to dance all the time. I don't care. So I always liked to dance, but I didn't like pulling random girls to dance.
Oh, got it.
Also didn't like rejection. Doesn't matter. But now that I have you, I know you dance sometimes too, I'm like, I just want you to be bent over, shaking your ass for me all the time. And I just want to be dancing.
Yeah.
And
you dance sometimes too, because I do have to be in a mood.
Yeah, I know.
And when I am in a mood, it really is 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Because if I'm in the mood to dance, I'm just going to be shaking my ass the entire time.
And I'm seated.
And then if I'm not in the mood, I mean, I won't even move to the beat.
Samantha, if she's not in the mood, she'll be like, go grab her.
Yeah, please dance with somebody else.
God forbid bachata comes on. I don't even dance bachata like that anymore. And she's like, go dance.
Please don't even.
Go grab
please.
Letty. Can't grab Letty. She's not there. You gotta go grab Shadow.
Yeah.
Go grab Chelsea.
Please.
Somebody like dance with somebody.
As soon as I hear
someone
that,
dance with my man,
ding, ding.
because I will not do it.
And literally, as soon as I hear ding, ding, I'm like, don't even go over there. Grab somebody
Go
else.
over there.
Yeah.
And then I just
don't come over here and try to dance with me, because I told you before we got here, I'm not dancing bachata. Yeah. So go ask somebody else.
So I just sit next to you. I'm like, I don't really like this song. It's Zacari Freya. It's the one song I like, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. We've been dancing all weekend. So we do the Chinchorreo Bus. It's a fucking blast. It's pouring rain.
I mean, absolutely.
And there's no windows on the bus because it would be too hot. So it's just coming in the side. We're fucking filthy. I felt like I stuck my head out during the hurricane. I felt like the fucking Joker in the Dark Knight, hanging out, letting my hair fly out.
Everybody was wet.
It was so fun.
I had on like a white like see-through thing, and then as soon Jess Molina's walking towards me, she's like, "Sam, be careful with the mud," because my shoes, and I kick up mud
into your white,
right onto my white thing. We're not even at the fucking,
not even at the concert yet.
That's what it
is.
is.
Like the pregame. It's like a party bus on the way.
I didn't even care.
It didn't matter. We had a blast. We do all that, have a fun time. We get to the stadium, the Coliseo.
Yeah.
He's got the whole San Benito Festival outside. Oh my
God, it was insane.
Mad fun.
We got paella.
I wish we could have enjoyed it more, but it was like the weather was so nasty.
It was really
we
bad.
Like half and half, and we were fucked up by that point.
Yo, I was fucked up.
Yeah, we were really drunk, which we don't do often.
Yeah.
I do it more than you, but you definitely don't do it.
I know.
So Samantha was lit. But it wasn't like I was taking care of you.
No, I was having
too.
a blast.
So we didn't really take advantage of anything. If you're going to the Bad Bunny concert, like if you're listening
get there
to this
early
and you haven't gone, get there early. It's worth it. The festival outside is mad fun. There's good food. There's merch that you can't get anywhere else. Actually, if you're going and you're a soft launch listener, go to the El fucking Choli and get me a Yankee hat with Concho on it. It's from the Fresh collab, and make it one of the snapbacks.
We will pay you.
I will pay you $100. I'll pay you $100 if you're going to the Bad Bunny concert and you get me that hat. Go. It's worth it.
Yeah.
All the merch. I wish I would have gotten more merch, but we go. We had a fun time. We got paella. We go inside. That's when we met Nicolette. Shout out to Nicolette.
Yes.
We've been talking so long we didn't even even get to the concert yet, but that's how much fun we had on the whole trip.
I will say we are so drunk, and the whole time I'm like, I hope I can remember this concert. Yeah. So we get upstairs, we find our seat, we go to sit down. My phone fell into the row in front of me. No one's there. It's because we were there early. Mm-hmm. I like grab my phone and go to sit down on my chair, but the chair had went up. And so I just go to sit and don't. So I just eat shit. I mean, I've just been eating shit.
Yeah, she just busted her
So I just fall, like my legs go in the air.
Yeah.
And
I was like, oh.
Yeah, and then I'm looking at JC and he notices that people noticed. So he looks at these people.
Because they're right next to us.
Let me tell you what this guy does. Mm-hmm. He looks at these people and he goes, can you believe it? This girl?
I just...
Yeah, he starts going like that. And I'm like, I won't even look at these people. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, she's like, we have to go.
Yeah, I'm like, no, yeah, I'm not on shrooms. We must leave. Yeah, so we like... Did. And it sobered me up.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't even slightly drunk after that. Mm. The humiliation completely kicked in. And then I was like, I need a coffee.
Yeah, we did. We got coffees.
My favorite is we were online for coffee and we ran into Rollin and we're like, I'm like stirring mine. He says nothing to me because he's like, that's on brand.
Yeah.
And he looks at you, he's like, really, JC? Like we're at a concert, everyone's lit and you're like just stirring your coffee.
Our vanilla lattes, our iced vanilla lattes. And then I did have a couple beers before we went back in.
No, you did, but it was just really funny.
But it was very funny. Sobered her up right away. And I just want the record to state, if I had maybe 3.5 more plantain chips in me, I would not have done that to you.
Yeah.
That was the anger from that. I had to leave you under the bus. That's what it was. I had to leave you under el chinchurro. Yeah. But then finally, the concert starts. We go back to our seats, and it is the best concert.
That was the best concert. There's really no way we can explain it in depth, but it was absolutely incredible.
2.5, 3 hours of absolute hits.
Yeah, he's incredible. The experience is just it is a huge party.
Yeah, and it's just, if you haven't gone yet, I'm so jealous.
Oh my God.
I have a couple of regrets. I wish I would have, honestly, literally wish I would have taken more pictures.
Oh yeah.
I wish I would have gotten merch, and I wish I would have gotten tickets for like all 3 nights.
I know.
I would have gotten nosebleeds just to be in there again.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
It was so good.
And like he comes out, and because there's no opener, they're just like playing songs. He comes out immediately, like hits right into the album. The set is insane.
You can't even that. Blew me away.
Yeah, it was insane.
It literally was stunning. It looked like you were looking at what Puerto Rico looks like.
Yeah.
Like it was
a Yunque. Yunque had the fucking rainforest on stage.
I couldn't believe the amount of effort that went into that. It's insanity.
It was way more meticulous than I thought it was gonna be. Like I didn't I've never been to a Bad Bunny concert, and I'm sure they're fun, but I didn't know what the attention to like detail in terms of the set with the lyrics was gonna be. And it was incredible.
It was so good.
It was incredible. The ceiling had displays. They hand out these things, these cameras, and instead of like, you know how people do like the fireflies at a show, like your camera light, they give everybody one of those, and those light up.
Yeah,
all the same.
They're off when you get them.
Yeah,
and then as the concert's going, like on certain songs, like everybody in the stadium, it would turn on and go to the beat.
They're all doing the same thing.
And then at the end, it does like red, blue, and white for Puerto Rico, and so it keeps blinking, and then it never stops. And like at some point, there's got to be an off button because we have it in the room, and it's just the lights going off. Like, get that shit out of here!
Yeah. It's a lot. Gabe sent us a picture, a video. He's like, I still got the Puerto Rico Infinity Stones, and it's just 3 of those in his bag lighting up.
That's I videoed in the dark, and I have to post. I just don't know what funny thing to put out there.
And but that's a blast. The concert, without getting into too much detail, I'm almost more glad that we spent so much time about our trip.
Yeah,
because the concert, we almost want to let you like experience it for yourself if you haven't, but it was just such a blast. It was a party. Like I felt like you and I were the only people there for a little bit, and then like randomly when I zoomed out, I'm like, everybody's going crazy. There was another couple next to us like having just as much of a good time. Like in some of the videos where we're taking a selfie or like you're videoing me, I can see people in the back like see that we're taking a video and they're rapping along too. It was so much fucking fun. I feel like I won't speak for you, but I'll speak kind of for you.
Yeah.
Like as a Puerto Rican person, and disclaimer, Dad, I love you. I appreciate my Cuban side. I'm just in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And so it's specific to that part of me. Like as a person in America who is not fully American and can't fully connect to the American culture, and not being in Puerto Rico or Cuba and being able to connect to that culture in that same way, like I fully felt like a connection that I feel like I've been dying for my entire life. And it's not like I was raised wrong or my parents didn't give me cultural things growing up. It's just certain things that you like feel super deep, and going to that concert, like especially because Nueva York is such a big song on the album. It's like being Puerto Rican is enough, even if you're from New York.
Yeah.
You're part of it. And I feel like Bad Bunny had to tap me on the shoulder to be like, hey, you're enough.
Yeah.
And that's what it felt like at that concert. It was an insane experience.
It really was. And now say everything you said in Spanish.
Yeah. Yo, for real. It was wild. And I was lit, but like I had a good ass time. And people always ask me why Bad Bunny is like such a big artist to me when I don't speak Spanish. I'm like, you don't understand.
No, it's so,
I feel it. You know what I mean? You don't have to,
I love
understand
it. It's like, I don't even, like I speak way less Spanish than you do. And I fucking love it.
It's a fucking Puerto Rican thing. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's a Puerto Rican thing. When he says, yeah, I know it's a political stance because he doesn't like America's place in the island's politics. I know that. And that's only because I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
The same way that because we're both Puerto Rican, even when you don't speak, I understand you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You don't have to speak. When you go, we're not fucking that night. And I know that because we're Puerto Rican. It's a Puerto Rican thing. It's not about the lyrics. But it's just what it is.
You went to
it's just
the vibe.
I did wake up the next morning and like have gaps in my memory because I was so lit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to like, let me check my phone to see if I took any videos. Didn't take a single one.
Didn't take a single
fucking picture. And it's like, I was pissed about that. And then I was like, let me go on Google to fucking see if like what the set list from the show was, like try to remember what he came out to, what he did in Casita. Because it's like going to the concert, I was so excited. Debí tirar más fotos. Big love letter to Puerto Rico. Like, or at least that's what I think it is because I don't speak Spanish. I don't know exactly what he's talking about. But like, that's what I'm hoping he's saying. That's what I'm feeling.
That's what I feel.
And then I check. I didn't take any fucking pictures. I go to Google and the only thing open was a Google tab. And the only thing in the Google search was something that I must have done last night. And it was, what does Debí tirar más fotos mean?
Yeah.
I'm blackout drunk. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck this guy's saying. And then I hit translate. He's like, I should have taken more pictures. I'm like, this guy's the fucking greatest. He knew I was going to have this problem even when I have it because we're Puerto Rican. He was looking out for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's very funny. Hysterical.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate you letting me run that bit. But it was a great show. How was it for you? What was your favorite part?
Honestly, the salsa part at the end. At the end, like he's obviously like changing.
It's
and
like 3 concerts.
It's he comes back at like the band comes back out. Everyone comes back out.
I can't remember the band's name because I was drunk.
Me either. I can't.
But it's the Café con Ron. Café con Ron.
Yeah, they're out there, and then all like the live instruments are out there. And then he plays a thing like telling you like the history of music in Puerto Rico. And it just was so amazing.
Incredible.
And then like he goes into salsa and it's amazing. And then he comes out just dressed like a Hector Lavoe.
Tell everybody, what was the first thing I said when the concert started?
Yeah. We're 2 minutes into the concert. He
just comes out.
He just comes out and JC goes, he's stunning, no?
He's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. However gorgeous you think Bad Bunny is, in person he's more beautiful.
Yeah.
He's tall, he's handsome.
Yeah.
The way he walks, the way he talks,
the way he humps the air.
Truly, it oozes out of him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It oozes out of him. What a gorgeous guy.
And then
at the end, he comes out in this fucking beautiful suit.
Oh my
God. That I'm going to try very hard to recreate for our wedding.
Yeah.
And he just stunning and then singing. Motherfuckers don't give him enough props. His voice is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's very specific.
But for some,
but it's
my
a
mom
beautiful.
Hates, she's like he can't sing. And I'm like, it's not about that.
Yes, it's like the tone just hits your heart in a way.
Yeah.
This is a bad comparison, and it's super random. But like, remember Nate Dogg?
Yeah.
Like Nate Dogg wasn't a great vocalist, but I felt it when he sang.
Yeah.
When he was just like crooning, that's how Bad Bunny is to me. Probably a little bit better because he has more of a range, but I love it.
Yeah, Bad Bunny's
so
definitely better, but he does have like a tone.
Yes,
you know
it's a tonal thing.
Like Slim from 112.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
like a specific voice, of a specific
and it's
sound.
so him.
Yeah.
So he's going off on the salsa kick. The whole end of the concert is all salsa.
Yeah.
And it's so much fucking fun.
That was my favorite part because it just salsa. I feel like even my mom, they played it so much growing up. Like a lot of it was in English, but they would play it. And I feel like family parties. It's like the sound of it. Always reminds me of like being younger.
It's also beautiful fucking music.
It's beautiful music.
And honestly, shout out to Artie. I was having a conversation with Artie. I don't know if you were a part of it, but she was like, going to the concert. Like I like Bad Bunny, but this album like was my favorite because like reggaeton is good, but like over time to me it gets repetitive.
Yeah.
But when I heard his salsa parts, I realized that I really like salsa.
Yeah.
Because like it's just a different feeling. But like what has happened to salsa in like mainstream culture, like it had its jazz moment where like all the good salsa songs feel like they came from 50 years ago.
Yeah, they really do.
And
we're not counting Mark Anthony. He's been able to sustain it. Doesn't count. Yeah,
literally.
That you could say whatever you want about that man. Yeah. You know what I mean. But the coke is working.
He's actually the greatest ever.
Yeah, the coke he's working overtime.
Yeah, it feels to me. Doesn't miss. Yeah, for sure. And it feels to me. Maybe it's just the music I listen to. That like the same way you don't get a great new R&B song so often, or like the good R&B is much lesser known. Like salsa feels like an art form of music that kind of not peaked, but like jazz.
It peaked.
It got watered down, and it's not as the old stuff is way better than the new stuff. So like watching people hear it for the first time, like somebody like Artie, who it's not her culture of music, it's like, oh, it is beautiful music.
It is beautiful music.
And Bad Bunny and like a bunch of other artists, I'm sure Rao, one of them, are like tapping back into that. And the whole end of the concert is like that. Like he does songs, he plays like hits, salsa covers of like Calladita and shit like that. It was incredible.
It was
incredible. I was like, yo, I don't know if I want to dance or clean this whole fucking arena. Because that's what I'm feeling.
I'm like, there's something under that chair.
Give me the fabuloso.
Hurry up. Nobody's helping me.
Yeah, I do everything around here.
You understand? Yeah, the whole part of the whole salsa part. 100%. I'm just fucking pissed off cleaning.
That was an incredible part. It was absolutely insane. It was beautiful visually, sounded great. All the little in betweens with Concho and like the old man from the short film. It was super cool.
John Hamm or Juan Hamon.
Juan Hamon was there in our casita. Becky G was in our casita. We had De La Ghetto come out, which make no mistake, we are American kids.
Yeah, you know. It was our sit down.
Yeah, the section was turned the fuck up though. He's like an OG apparently.
Yeah, apparently he's an OG.
Yeah. We're sorry. If you're a real...
Where's Daddy Yankee?
For real, man. Where's Rompe? That's what it is, man. They don't bring out Nina Sky here?
Yeah.
Where's Lumi Dean? Bring her here. Oh, my God. Y'all don't got Petey Crack? But it is what it is. I will say, if you are a more authentic Puerto Rican and you have old reggaeton suggestions, put them in the... I want to do my homework and be better.
I do want to be better.
All right, so...
Honestly, being there, I was like, I got to be better.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
And also, and we haven't explicitly talked about this. I know something, it's something that I felt insecure about, like going to Puerto Rico. And like in New York, I feel so proud to be Puerto Rican, and then I feel ashamed when I get to Puerto Rico because I'm not as Puerto Rican.
My dad feels that way too.
You know what I mean? But like actually being on the island, and maybe it's because we're in Condado and maybe it's more touristy because it's Bad Bunny, but like everybody's so fucking nice.
Yeah.
Even like the conversation that we had with the person at the hotel before we left, like she was having a long ass conversation with us and
so friendly.
And like she was like, you guys are Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah.
And it was like they want to connect with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
the internet will have you believe otherwise. Yes.
They'll have you believe don't go.
It's never been that way.
They'll have you believe don't go or don't dare speak English.
Yeah, you're not one of us.
And it's like, you know, the gag is that like as it would make you feel better to speak Spanish over there. They'll talk to you.
Yeah.
If they speak English, they'll talk to you.
Yeah.
In your language and try to connect with you about shit.
Remember when we were there for like Thanksgiving and you were in the car and like you talked to the guy and he was like, oh, my English is really bad. And you were like, my Spanish is really bad. And you guys, he was like, oh, great, perfect. Yeah. So like, was he like, you were saying stuff and trying to get words out and then he would say it in English because he knew. And like, it was, the
island, the people, they want to connect with you. Yeah. If you're Puerto Rican and you're going there to not be an asshole and like to like have fun and like, it's nice. Yeah, they are welcoming. It's not like don't come. Like you're not nobody there that I met, and probably most people in person aren't going to be like, you're not a real Puerto Rican. Don't say you're Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Like go there, have fun. It is it's the connection you're looking for.
Yeah.
I was talking to Lou about that. He was like, I've never felt more like connected to my roots.
Yeah,
because it's not something that like it's something that gets lost a little bit or it can get
100%.
Lost. Go there and you do feel.
Remember in the movie Selena? That's what he says when she wants to go to Mexico to perform. He's like, no, like, you know, you're going to feel this way. She's like, no, they're going to accept me.
They want to, they love you.
Yeah.
They really do. They feel that you want to be
don't worry, I'm going to be fine.
And they'll teach you.
Yeah.
And because God forbid they come over to New York, it's the same thing. Absolutely. You teach them. It's the same thing, bro. So go and it is the connection you're looking for.
Yeah.
If you don't have tickets to Bad Bunny, I highly recommend going because I also recommend getting VIP. We didn't do VIP. I recommend getting it so you can go to the immersive experience and buy me a Puerto Rico hat.
And that's the only reason.
I didn't get it. Okay, so go there, go get the merch. If you're still going to Bad Bunny, literally.
Well, if you can afford VIP tickets, you can afford to get him the hat. He doesn't have to pay $100.
It's just what it is. If you are going to the Bad Bunny concert and you listen to this podcast and you haven't gone, literally DM me. I will give you my phone number.
Yeah.
We can be real friends.
Social.
You will get comp to any show for the rest of this year. I'll give you comp tickets.
Yeah.
Okay?
If we have the authority to do so.
I do, and I don't yet, but I will for you. All right, but it was an incredible experience. Truly the best vacation I think we've ever been on.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
It was a blast. Thank you to all my friends and everybody who helped make it so special. I had a blast.
Me too.
I had so much fun.
I had so much fun. I feel like it's the first time I got to like really be around the girls for an extended time. They were so great. I had a great time.
Yeah, I definitely linked
Everybody was having a great time. Like I feel like it was perfect. I feel like, there wasn't any like weird arguments or anything. It was like perfect. I had such a great time.
We linked up and it was like fulfilling in all the ways that I wanted it to be fulfilling, because I had been wanting a vacation like that for some time.
And then it ended on the perfect note. We ended staying up to like 5 a.m. Jose, Jenny, me and you having like such deep conversation.
Great heart-to-heart conversation. And then before that, we went to the B&B and had like the house party that I
we were in the house party.
We had all the liquor from the Chinchorreo Bus.
Yeah, we partied. We were in the hot tub. We were in the pool.
Mad fucking fun.
Then we were like, let's go home. And yeah, JC's like, let's go back and have sex. And then he's like, we're talking to Jose. We see Jose and Jenny are there. And then we just immediately slipped into a conversation.
Slipped into the deepest conversation we'd had there. I cried.
Yeah, JC cried. Yeah. JC gave me the ick. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
I love when you're vulnerable. Yeah,
so
you definitely didn't give me that.
No, I didn't do that. Not to the next day. I was hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
But yeah, it was such a fun conversation. And I was like, that night I was like, oh, we picked the perfect Airbnb because like we're really on the same vibe, and I really enjoy Jose and Jenny. Like I have such a great time with them.
It was a blast, man. Honestly, everybody that went, I could fucking name names, but like who you were. It was fucking blast. I feel like I got to like have a good moment with everybody, and like I feel so happy. This is the first time I ever like. We may be tired, but I feel fulfilled and like
me too.
And like ready to do things again.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? I did a show the night that I landed.
Yeah.
Then it was a blast. Like I feel rejuvenated.
Yes.
And it's just thank you to Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Thank you to the island of Puerto Rico. Thank you for everybody listening to this podcast.
Yes.
That's gonna do it for this episode.
That's gonna do it. We
went overtime.
We went overtime, and we do want to say that we had more to talk about. But
what else do you want to talk about?
Yeah, we could talk about the fact that we had a gas leak when we came home.
Oh shit, we did. Yeah, but let's fucking you know what? Let's get it unleaked, and then we'll talk about it from a place of this is funny.
Now, if you don't see us next week, we'll be dead on this couch.
It's what it is. But everybody's alive and things are good, and we can't wait to see you next week back to regularly scheduled Wednesday programming.
Yes.
We love you guys so much. Come to our In Rhythm live show at the end of the month. The ticket link will be in the bio.
Yes.
And just thank you guys for being patient and listening with us. Thank you for your patience and understanding.
Yeah.
We hope that you have it.
And happy to hear our voices again.
You're happy to hear our voices again.
Yes.
And you'll hear them next week. I've been JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
We love y'all. Peace.
Bye.